Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Friday's Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 7. There is one who pretends to be rich but has nothing. Another pretends to be poor but has great wealth. So, one who pretends. And the pretense is the idea of deception, which never seems like a good thing to me, to pretend that you've got what you haven't got and not got what you have got. It seems a deception is taking place. So it's surprising to see that Solomon would use the concept of pretend in what seems to be a positive light. And yet he does. He says, there is one who pretends to be rich but has nothing. So are you better off pretending to be rich but have nothing, or pretend to be poor and have everything? What is it that Solomon is saying in regards to this, what appears to be a deception? Well, the reality of someone that is poor but is actually rich is really trying to not disclose that which they have. And the braggadocious are often those who kind of appear to be something, but they're not really, as opposed to those who are something, but they don't brag about it. And this idea of presenting ourselves or misrepresenting ourselves is really what I believe Solomon is trying to present to us in this verse. He's saying, in effect, that the people who appear to be something often aren't what they appear to be. But those who are humble, who keep themselves, as it were, not disclosing, or should we say self-disclosing, they're often the people that are most relevant in terms of value and credibility. The idea that we can deceive people doesn't ever seem to be a palatable thing to me. But the idea of not being so braggadocious about what we have seems to be more positive to me. So those who go around saying, oh, look what I've got, look what I've got, really, they probably haven't got very much at all. It's the ones who are quite, and actually rich people often present themselves in a very poor way because they don't need to concern themselves with what appears to be all the colour around riches, because they know who they are and they know what they have, and they're not stressful about it, and they're not trying to make other people feel bad about what they've got. They just accept the fact that they are what they are, and they don't need to show off because they're secure in who they are. And it's true that money does bring an element of security to us, but it's the ones who are arrogant and brag. They're often the ones that, they might appear to have a load of stuff, but they actually don't have anything at all. And that's not just true from monetary terms. That's true for spiritual terms as well. The people who go around spreading their news regarding how spiritual they are often are the ones who are not very spiritual at all, as opposed to those who just present themselves quietly, getting on with their lives, doing the stuff. They're often the ones that are most spiritual because they have security in themselves. What about you? Do you go around bragging? Do you go around presenting yourself? Or are you just quietly getting on with doing what might be called the right thing? A good challenge question to you, for you to ask for this weekend. Have a great weekend. Be blessed, and I'll see you on Monday.